All right, I'm going to re-record this. Let's see. So what I'm doing with my squat right now this week in terms of my heavy session is I almost honestly think of it as a bit of a deload. That was my last warm-up, by the way. And I just did 4 sets of 160 for 5 on this particular session. And it really was just, I've been doing such high intensity during my heavy squat days for weeks. And so I decided to kind of restart things, back it off. So as much as I kind of really feel like I didn't do that well with this today, I don't know. I'm like really not happy with my squat right now. But it was a pretty easy session. It felt relatively easy, and still I kind of didn't do that well at it. So what I'm gonna probably do in the next few weeks is slowly build back up to that higher intensity level in the right before my meet. It'll kind of culminate before the meet in November, and so I kind of let myself take this day a little bit easier. Is one of those times when you're like, I'm gonna back it off in order to really have something for the future. Also, I don't program my squat this way or anything, but it kind of is advantageous to approach it this way this week because I have a pretty, it's going to be a pretty intense deadlift session tomorrow. I'll be benching today, and I would rather not be incredibly fatigued physically for that. So it actually ended up kind of coincidentally working out pretty well that this is how things went down with my squatting. I was at a gym in Madison. I'm visiting there right now, and the walkouts, we're going to see me walk out eventually a pause squat set where I don't actually walk it out. I have to re-rack it because I totally lost my balance. Not only am I kind of walking backward on carpet, the floor is carpeting, I'm also having to deal with a rack that either I set it really low or I had to set it too high. And I consider too high the more dangerous of the two options because, if I'm tiring and I'm coming in and trying to rack it, and usually I stand up pretty well with it, I'd probably be fine putting it up a little high. But, if I'm bent over a little bit more and I miss that hook, I'm in big trouble probably. So, you avoid that kind of thing. I think this might be it. We're doing pause squatting now, and this might be the set where either it's the next one. Yep, I just totally lost my balance there. Just because, you have to bend down that low in kind of an accordion way and then come back up with your squatting, in order to unrack. It's kind of a pain in the ass. This is why you try to put your bar in optimum height for your own height when you squat, because it makes unracking a lot. See, look how bent over and squished together I am because of how low this thing is. I'm doing a mini squat out of the cage. So then I just do it again. It was so dorky. There was nobody in this gym for about 90% of my workout. My work sets and my squatting. And then at the end, some dudes showed up in there, and I don't think they see women regularly in this gym, in the lifting area, because I just, it was funny. Anyway, so I'm doing some bad pause squatting here. I don't know. I didn't feel too fatigued from those work sets, but I just, whatever. I don't know. I had some great comments in in another video recently from a YouTuber who now might be banned, or at least his account was dissolved because of them. And not like they got to me regarding my squat, but frankly, my squat's not been something I've been feeling good about recently at all. And yes, I PR'd it for 200 pounds, yay. So it's just it's hard for me to watch this stuff. I don't know. I got to work through this, but I'm really kind of embarrassed by my squat most of the time. So anyway, that was the squat day yesterday, and I am going to probably not shoot today because who wants to watch me bench a bunch of tiny weights for a lot of reps? That's what I'm doing today. But tomorrow I'm going to have a deadlift day, and I'm probably going to PR with 305 pounds, which is like a 2-pound or whatever PR, depending on what the kilos were worked out to at that last meet. So anyway, I'll have a new one. Talk to you later.